I've been dealing with body butter for 3 days. It's been a while since I've been out there to show you. So, let me go all the way in the back. Loofahs. It's one plant. I can't see really well, so I hope I'm getting what I'm getting. There's one plant there that did pretty good this summer. I trimmed everything. Trim a little bit of the tomatoes. So the deal with the tomatoes is there's lots of tomatoes. So remember last video I did, I was like, I have to shake them. I have to shake them. Otherwise, I have to shake him. Well, and I think that he could have just pollinated part of that flower. But I was like, I have to shake him. Otherwise, I'll look like an idiot, right? So I obviously shook him. And so here's the deal with the tomato. So you have big old tomato plants. Big, gigantic tomato plants. These tomato plants are 10 feet tall. The bed is where that wooden beam is. And so then they go all the way. And you just keep shaking them and the tomatoes keep, right? But then the only reason why they're like this in Tucson is because of all the wood chips, I think. It wasn't like this the first couple of years. It wasn't like this till I put the wood chips down. And if you're in Tucson and you're watching this, I can get you a truckload of like come to my house, fill up a truckload of wood chips for $15. It's a pretty good deal. There's actually a wood chip company in Tucson that I work with, and he's awesome. I can't remember the name of the company. I think it's... You know what? I'll put the name of the company in the description. I'll find it for you. But he cuts trees and he helps me out with the wood chips, and then I help him out with the soaps. See, that's not doing so bad. I just took 2 loofahs off the vine. Cosmos are doing nicely. I've been collecting the seeds. So it goes from flower to thing, and then they spit out the darkness of the seed, and when this opens all the way, it'll be ripe. But anyway, so let me get back to the tomatoes before I get carried away. I need to feed them. Even though they have lots of wood chips, they still need to be fed. So Epsom salt is good, adds magnesium. Fish water is good, it adds everything. I just put iron in the fish water, so that'll be in there too. And you can foliar feed everything. But there's lots of tomatoes. I just wanted to show you real quick. I'm taking a break. And the loofah plants, I'm very pleased with how they did. That's so small. That's one plant. There was a vine over kind of to the side. I cut that off yesterday. It wasn't producing any loofahs, so I just chopped it. So that's the deal. You let them get big, and you can let them get big without having to trim them, but you have to feed them.